So here it is. Here's the first question. And who should I start? Mike Evans or Stephon Diggs? I'm going with Stephon Diggs here. I know Diggs has a tough matchup with Stephen Gilmore on him. But each and every week, Stephon Diggs, he's put up double-digit fantasy points. And once again, I still think he's going to find a way to do it this week, even with Gilmore on him, versus the New England Patriots. And as far as Mike Evans, the struggles continue. I know Chris Godwin's out. He's got a pretty decent matchup versus the New York Giants. But James Bradbury's going to be on him. And Mike Evans, he's only been a touchdown-dependent type of player. I just like Diggs. His ceiling is better. Brady and Evans, for whatever reason, they cannot connect. And I don't see it again this week on Monday night. So I'm going with Stephon Diggs as the play this week. The second question is Travis Fulgham or Cooper Kupp? That's a good one, but I'm going to go with Travis Fulgham here. He's got a very good matchup versus a weak Dallas Cowboys secondary. Carson Wentz, he's a new favorite of his Fulgham. Fulgham, a big physical receiver. He's come out of nowhere the last 3 or 4 weeks, and this week he's going to have a good game again. And for Cooper Kupp, it's just not that season for him. I know he's got a decent matchup versus the Miami Dolphins this week, but Cooper Kupp, the most he scored this year, I think, was a 17-point fantasy game. And once again, the last 2 weeks, he's only had 20 points combined. So Travis Fulgham, you got to ride the hot hand. You got to ride the matchup. So I'm going with Fulgham as the receiver I'm picking in that one. The third one, CeeDee Lamb or T. Higgins, two very impressive rookie receivers. And this one's an easy one also, I think. I'm going with T. Higgins in this debate. He's got a better quarterback right now. He's getting the ball every week. The targets are going up. The offense is open for Higgins to work that middle of the field and down the sidelines. And for CeeDee Lamb, he's an amazing talent, a great receiver. But the problem is he had some drops last week. The Cowboy offensive line is giving Andy Dalton no time with 4 out of 5 starters injured. And now Dalton got injured also. So you're going to have Ben DiNucci, the 7th-round pick out of Mason. And I don't know if he's going to get CeeDee Lamb the ball. That offense is abysmal right now. They look worse than the New York Jets versus a lousy Washington football team. So I can't start CeeDee Lamb if I got T. Higgins. So it's T. Higgins all the way in this debate. The next one, who would you start? DJ Moore or Hollywood Brown? That's a very good question this week. But I'm going to go with DJ Moore here. He's got a plus matchup versus the Atlanta Falcons. We saw him a few weeks ago have a blow-up fantasy game versus the Falcons where he did have a 57-yard touchdown. And now Teddy Bridgewater and DJ Moore, they're starting to get on the same page as the weeks go on. And they got a great matchup Thursday night is Carolina versus the lousy Falcon defense. You could expect a shootout, I think, in this one. And DJ Moore, I could see him go for a long ball. And also he's coming off a 4-catch 93-yard and 2-touchdown game. Hollywood Brown, I like his matchup also, but in this case, I got to take Moore over him. Brown, he's not getting as many targets as Moore. He's got a worse matchup than Moore this week. Brown, though, I could still see him have a solid game, but I just like DJ Moore's ceiling more in this one. So DJ Moore I'm taking as a start over Hollywood Brown this week. And the fifth and final one, Justin Jefferson or Deonte Johnson? I'm taking Justin Jefferson. To me, Justin Jefferson is an every week start no matter the matchup, in my opinion. This guy's got breakaway speed. By the end of the season, he's going to be the number 1 receiver in Minnesota. Yeah, I said it. I know Adam Thielen is there. But this kid, Justin Jefferson, he's got skills we haven't seen in a long time from a rookie receiver. And as far as Deonte Johnson, I just feel like he's inconsistent. He gets hurt a lot. Yes, I know he's coming off a great game with 15 targets, 9 catches and 80 yards and 2 scores. But this week I don't trust him versus Baltimore. And they got so many weapons over there in Pittsburgh that any one of those 3 receivers at any week could go off. But Justin Jefferson, I like his ceiling better. He's had 2 games over 35 fantasy points this week. And it won't surprise me if he gets more of that this week versus the Green Bay Packers. So I'm going with Justin Jefferson in that start over Deonte Johnson this week.